Two fires have left hundreds of people homeless in Western Cape townships. The first fire in Nyanga destroyed 51 shacks and left 101 people displaced. In Kayamandi informal settlement in Stellenbosch, the fire destroyed 300 structures and left 1,000 displaced. Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien reports. Yazeed, not looking good for many of those people who are now homeless. Just bring us up to speed with what's transpired over the last 24 hours.
So I've driven out to Kayamandi informal settlement here in Stellenbosch, and behind me you can see people clearing up the zinc that makes up the shacks that have burnt here in Kayamandi informal settlement. We are told that at least 1,000 people are now displaced as 300 shacks burnt down. I'm going to speak to some of the residents now on what they've experienced yesterday when the fire engulfed their homes. Hi ma'am, welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Yes, my name is Sylvia Tapane. Everything, how we're losing the shack, how we starting the past 11, yesterday, early in the morning, everything you lost.
And your shack was here behind you?
Yes, yes, in my house, all stuff, chair you won't eat.
Do you know what happened here? Do you know what started the fire?
And there's two
Well, I'm also going to speak to another woman, and she was taking care of her brother as well. And ma'am, good afternoon, good morning, welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon, I mean to say.
Good afternoon, yeah. So, tell us what happened here. How did this fire start? What did you hear?
Okay, the reason for the fire is the other guy was cooking some meat and he was on the shipping. And then the meat got burned until the shack burns. So our shacks affected. So I was at school to register for my kids. He's going to a senior class next year. I have a phone call from my older daughter, and my older daughter told me the shack next door is burning. So I tried to come home as fast as I can, but I couldn't make it. When I came in, the shack was already on fire. I lose everything, all my stuff, my furniture, my clothing. And I have a disabled brother with a stomach bag. He lost the stomach bag. And now the stomach bag is full. I don't know what to do. It's full of cack everywhere. I was to say that on TV.
So your brother needs some medical help as well, is that what you are saying?
Yes, I need some assistance with him. But I tried to the officials early in the morning at past 8, but it's still now, nothing happens. They say they are arranging some ambulance for me, but nothing still now.
Okay, so tell me, where will you stay for now?
Now I'm staying with my husband's friends at Tubelicha for now.
And will you then start rebuilding your shack? What will you do?
I'm still waiting for our councillors to give us the material. I'm here with nothing on my hand, with a hammer as such. I'm still waiting. I don't have money. My man was inside. I'm doing for him. I have a money inside the shack. 4.2.
Well, I wish you all the best with everything.
Okay.
Really.
Thank you.
Now, to understand the impact of this and also to speak on the humanitarian assistance that has been coming to people in this informal settlement here in Kayamandi and also in KTC in Nyanga, I'm going to be joined by Ali Sablay. He's the project manager of Gift of the Givers. Ali, good afternoon and welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Thank you for having me, Yazeed.
So Ali, what is your assessment of yesterday's two fires that happened, the one in KTC in Nyanga and of course where we are standing right now in Kayamandi in Stellenbosch?
As you can see, Yazeed, it's total destruction. Close to 2,000 people displaced. Community members are concerned. As we know, in the next 24 hours is an intense weather pattern to hit the Western Cape. And one of the areas highlighted that's going to be where heavy rains will be falling is the current Cape Winelands area which Stellenbosch falls under. This is a double blow for the residents here. You can see the wind picking up already. Sheetings blowing all over the place. They would have to be evacuated because it's posing a great risk in terms of people getting injured. We are here to assist them with humanitarian aid in terms of blankets, getting them into community hall, assisting them with food, etc. Yeah. So we will be on site for the next 5 days to assist these people. We are currently busy in KTC as well, and we are on standby We just got off a provincial meeting now. We're on standby for any floods that occur in the Western Cape in any 24 hours. Areas highlighted is the Overberg area, Cape Winelands, the Cape Metropole. Already calls are coming in from the Somerset West side where people's roofs have blown off. But our main concern presently is evacuating these people behind us.
So let me confirm, are you saying that in total there are 2,000 people displaced? Because the initial information we got was that it's 1,000 people. So how many people have been displaced in Kayamandi?
We have spoken to the councillor. He said it's very, very difficult to count, but you can see how vast the area is. He's predicting close to 2,000 people has been affected by this current disaster. They are busy at the moment with assessments. They are all currently all gathered at the hall and trying to have a meeting with community leaders to encourage the people to sleep in the church and to evacuate this area for their own safety.
So the community hall or the church hall is now going to be used as a temporary relocation site here in Kayamandi?
That's correct. Because of the vast number, one church will not be enough. They are trying to open up many churches for them to be accommodated for the next 48 hours or beyond, just for them to have a roof over their head and not face that harsh weather that we are going to go experience in the next 24 hours. As you can see, the wind is picking up intensely on the side. So we hope people heed that call, and for their own safety and for the children's safety, they go stay in these community halls where they will be taken care of.
And you say the Gift of the Givers, your organization, will be present for the next few days here in Kayamandi?
That's correct. These people have absolutely nothing. There's no form of assistance to them. They've reached out to us yesterday already, and we are here currently to deliver that humanitarian aid in terms of warm clothing, blankets, personal hygiene items and hot meals for the next 5 days. And we will see what other assistance they require. We have activated other resources of government in terms of human settlements, in terms of social development. They will be here in the next day or two to do that assessments as well.
So Mr. Sable, you know, just last week I was interviewing you about a fire in Fuleni, and last weekend we experienced here in Cape Town 4 fires in 3 informal settlements. What are you hearing on the ground? What is driving the fires?
Number one is negligence. 2 of the fires that was called last week was people that left their candle on or left their paraffin stove off and fell asleep, and the fire spread rapidly. Others are experiencing that it can be in terms of strong winds. While they were busy cooking, strong winds picked up and it caught the structure caught alight, and it's because the structures are all on top of each other and so densely populated, the fire spread quite rapidly.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Sable, for your time. So there you have it. That's what's happening here in Cape Town, and particularly in the Western Cape. We are just out of the city now. We, of course, in Stellenbosch. The wind is picking up, and it's really causing even more chaos for people as they are trying to salvage what little they have left after the fire destroyed most of their belongings and, of course, also their homes. This is as you can see, zinc sheets that people have been using to build their homes. I'm looking at debris, I'm looking at burnt microwaves, crockery, groceries, all kinds of household goods that completely have been destroyed by this fire. And as the wind is picking up, there's also clouds, rain clouds gathering. The Western Cape government has warned of severe weather conditions over the next 24 hours. So that's another blow to this community. And I think as I walk around, it just looks, of course, like complete chaos. I think for now I'll hand it back to you in the studio.
Yazeed, there's almost an irony to some of the stuff that you're saying. You speak about the Western Cape government warning of the impending weather catastrophe that awaits these people in Kayamandi. But we don't see a presence of that Western Cape government. Let's rewind it 24 hours ago to Alan Winde, who's the premier candidate for the DA, campaigning for re-election for another 5 years. And there seems to be a stark absence of the DA-led government in the Western Cape. We are currently speaking to, or you were speaking to Gift of the Givers, which is a charity organization. So where is the government is the big question when all of this is happening.
That's correct. I've only received information from the city of Cape Town, and the local councillor is here helping people be relocated to local structures such as churches. It's more information that I've received from the city of Cape Town about the fires, but I haven't seen the Western Cape government or any representatives from the provincial government here today.
All right, Yazeed, Kamaldien, that's where we'll leave it. He's coming to us from Stellenbosch, where that informal settlement caught ablaze. And from what we understand from Sally Ablay, the gift of the givers, over 2,000 people have been displaced.